Hello, little doves. Thank you. Yes. No, thank you. I know you're very excited, and I am too. I'm Iona Uradreams.
And I'm the Nubian Vixen.
And this is For All the Tea in Disney Plus. Yes, little doves, we're very excited. Today we're talking about The Mandalorian, Episode 3. And it just dropped.
Yes, just dropped on Friday. It's called The Sin.
Oh. And what a sin it was.
Yes.
Just like this drink.
Oh,
It's going to be good. We're very excited. So, first we start off with him coming back with said asset and returning it, collecting his bounty. Fun...
As soon as he saw that bounty, girl, he was just like,
Ooh.
oh yes. But what was wonderful for me was as he was escorting the asset to the door and everything, little baby Yoda was looking up at him like, really? We're gonna go to the door. The
stormtroopers are taking me back there alone.
You're going to let this happen? Hello? Did I not save your life? Hello?
Very sad. Very sad.
We wanted baby Yoda to have a voice right then, and he did do a little what's up, but not much more than that, because when the Mandalorian saw that money, all bets were off. It's like, thank you.
And money.
Except...
he did do an uncharacteristic little moment there. He did ask what was going to happen to said asset, which was not very common. You know, the
bounty hunters don't care. Just give me the bounty. It's like, here's the bounty. Give me the money. Let's move on.
The understanding
everything's supposed to be forgotten
is
once
that
the
it's
money
forgotten.
is exchanged.
Nothing there afterwards.
Nope, all this
and
questioning.
He kept it. So he took his winnings and took them to the Iron Maker, the
Mandalorian armorer. I'm just gonna call him the armorer. And so he's like, please, I need new armor. And she warns him. She says, you have enough, but you're gonna draw some eyes with this, with all of the shiny.
And it did. Before he even left or it was made, there was a scuttle happened, and all of the other Mandalorian there were like, what the heck? You're now sitting at tables with the enemy that put us here? Why are you taking this money? Well, it's money. Why wouldn't I take it? That's what I'd say.
Exactly. And the armorer says, it's the way. The money has come. It's come
back
to
us.
The
fold. Let's keep it there.
Let's keep it with us.
And rightfully so.
She's so wise.
She is. So
so we got to start to learn and hear a lot more about their way, about their culture, and how they take care of their own, want to build their numbers back up after the decimation, after the war.
So after said new armor, he goes back to the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Yes, to the leader, Grief Karga.
Good old Grief.
Played by Carl Weathers. We love seeing him back. But why has he got to be so cold? Why's his brother got to be so cold?
Okay. So he gets the new bounties and he almost has a crisis of conscience there.
Again, like a second one, asking as he was leaving. What are they going to do with them?
Very casual and very cavalier about the whole situation. It doesn't matter. The money's here, and it makes me a popular person too. And so I'm going to ride off your coattails.
Exactly, and I'm rich too because all the money that's coming in.
Very sad. So he gets the bounty that's far away. Goes back to his ship, and as he's about to deal with the little stick thing that Yoda's been playing with the whole time.
Not Yoda.
He's finally snapped. He sees the little ball and says he can't just handle without Yoda wanting that ball again in this ship. Just can't do it. So he goes back. He stops, and he goes back, and he starts the quest, the small mini quest to get the asset.
Get him back.
Yoda.
Save him. Stop. Go. Girl, I'm telling you, not Yoda, people.
The Yoda
not
species.
Yoda. Okay. You can say the child.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
I'll even let baby
I've
Yoda
got to
go.
get that baby.
Gotta get that baby.
So he does, and
finds out actually he might have an ally that he didn't know of in Dr. Pershing.
Yeah,
who's basically told him as the rescue was happening.
Well, before that, one quick little fun snippet. As he was looking through the sights of his gun and doing the radio heat signature. He was able to hear bits of the conversation, and the captain was saying, if you've extracted what you need to, then take care of it. We don't need anything else. So we have to wonder what they're being extracting and why. Now, I've heard little whispers that other fandom and lore and things and people have guessed that the doctor that you're talking about, what's his name? Pershing. He is actually part of the cloning colony in Camino. And hence his clothes and general's uniform that he was wearing in the previous episode, and now he is in an officer's uniform for the Republic. It's really fascinating that they're extracting essences if he is from the Camino cloning colony or has ties to them, and what those implications could mean like we get into him requiring the asset again and taking it back, and the doctor was great enough to have his life spared because he tried to save the asset. So as he's leaving, he uses his new ability called Whistling Birds and takes out a group of stormtroopers that are surrounded him as he's leaving. Crazy craze. And then he leaves, striking a call for all other bounty hunters near the Bounty Hunters Guild, like 5 feet away.
He is now the asset.
And they've come for him.
Are coming for him.
It's insane.
Yes.
It's insane.
It's like, give me the bounty's got a bounty, and it's like, this is all the bounties. All the bounties.
So they have a big standoff there at the edge of the village that they're in, and Greef Karga is basically like, give me the baby, and we could talk about if you live. And he's like, how about you leave, and I won't kill you as I'm taking the baby away. And they're like, what? No, that's not going to happen.
And then he's like, Mando, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Mando. When did this happen?
Mando!
Just because he's a Mandalorian, his name is Mando now? No. I doubt it. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I think that was derogatory.
It is a little
derogatory.
I'm sorry.
So,
anyway.
So at the end, as they look like they're going to get their butts kicked, the other Mandalorians show up and fight for him and kind of have this moment where they're all proud of him too. And I think because they're defeating the Bounty Hunters Guild, they as Mandalorian are okay with killing off all the other bounty hunters, thus creating a
supply.
A whole like pocket of just Mandalorian bounty hunters. Right. So if you want a job done now, you got to go to the Mandalorian, and they got to do it.
We're back.
Smart.
Now
I mean, isn't it called
represent.
Cornering the market?
Right.
Hello.
Right.
Yes. Great businesses do great things.
And I find it very interesting that the content, the way that they told this story was that, you know, we'd seen glimpses of Baby Yoda's power in the previous episode. And now because he's kind of out of play, because he was, what am I going to assume, sedated and things like that from this procedure. So he was not even able to help his new friend in the fight.
Yeah.
He was not able to help. Here comes the other Mandalorians here to introduce themselves to the world again. And I like that.
Yeah, it was good. It was very compelling there at the end. Him the baby just waking up and like him being like, "No, I'm going to fight for you." I'm feeling very maternal. Like, except it's paternal because he's a father.
It is the way.
But it is the way. Yes. So he escapes thanks to the other Mandalorian, and there's like a fun little sign off there where.
Hold on. Wasn't there? There was a near. I'm sorry. Could see it coming a mile away though, with Mr. Greef popping up in the ship as he's running up.
Oh, yes.
I saw that coming. I was like, that's not going to work. No. So there was a little standoff there, an extra one, and the Mandalorian goes ahead and shoots the man.
Yes.
But
he ends up alive. because he had some Beskar steel stuffed in his jacket. Yep. Oh, somebody got paid off.
And it protected him. So we're going to see what ends up happening with Grief after this episode.
Yeah,
but we do get the escape. We do get the breathe the sigh of relief, and then try to figure out where we're going next.
Where they are headed to. What will become of little baby.
Yeah, go ahead.
Species of Yoda.
Tricked you! Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Thank you.
That was too much
I like
fun.
it.
I
It's a
love
good trick.
this. This is good.
I like it on that
This
side.
is good.
But, we had that beautiful little baby moment, though.
There are speculations of him bringing Yoda to Endor with the Wookiee, oh my gosh, there's so many Ewoks. And starting to reclaim Yoda's old life. There's also speculation of Yoda actually dying and being reincarnated as this little Yoda baby. There's lots of fandom going all over everywhere.
No reincarnation here.
Whether we like it or not, people are saying things, and we've got to talk about what they're saying at least. To see
Tell them
if
to
it's
call me.
Ah!
There's no reincarnation.
Or watch the show.
Baby Yoda was born before Yoda died, so whatever. This is not a reincarnation thing. This is just a lapse of people not thinking about what the timeline is.
Or maybe this is Yoda's first incarnation, and then he became Yoda afterwards.
What?
Who knows? There's also another female Yoda in the Jedi realm. In the time where Anakin was defeated in Naboo. So there's also, and they bring her up in conversation. So there's an idea that her and, I don't know, all other things aside, lots can happen. We're excited to see the next episode.
Absolutely.
We're going to be here just after giving you the tea for all the tea at Disney+. Get ready and join us for our next episode.
Please do.
Bye, little doves.
See you later.